We are called to live with diligence and service. Diligence, to pursue excellence in all we do, even when no one is watching. Service, to use our knowledge and skills, not just for ourselves, but to uplift others and make a positive difference in our communities and the world.
Watch this. Let's watch this and come back.
Should we even start going into the reason why people commit crime? Should we really go into the reason why there's crime? If it is not the greed of the elites, what causes crime? As I said to you, everything anybody wants is dignity and a voice. And you put them in poverty, and then you tell the people why they're in poverty that since they don't have money, they have no dignity. Only money can give them dignity. And these status things, status symbols, luxury goods.
So guys, someone tagged me to a video that is currently trending that seem as though Cameroons or a Cameroonian actually did wanted to compare or liken Ghana airport to that of Cameroon. And I'm like, how on earth are Cameroonians now joining Nigeria to rub shoulders with Ghana? How? Even the Nigeria that claims they are giants doesn't even come close to Ghana. Talk more of Cameroon. How? This is not me mocking any country or ridiculing, demoting, demarketing any country, but I want to state it clearly here that, see, if you don't know your class, where you belong, don't go about liking and comparing yourself with people that are already made and blessed. And yes, this is because at the end of the day, with what Nigerians think they are and they have, look at what is happening today with Nigeria, liking to Ghana. Then how can a Cameroonian or Cameroons come to start comparing, likening themselves with Ghana? How? And I'm grateful and happy that there are still Nigerians that school these Cameroonians, school these Nigerians as well, that feels the need that every slightest opportunity they will come, to banter, rub shoulder, try to liken themselves or compete with Ghanaians. Ghanaians are not in any way competing with anybody. They are on their lane doing their thing. The earlier people begin to understand this as Nigerians, the better for us all. But meanwhile, let's take a look at what is up for today's episode. Like this video, share, and stay subscribed. At the end, I will come back, we'll talk. Let's watch.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a great honor to present Mr. Richard Tete Kicha as the Valedictorian for this session of completion.
Chairman and members of the University Council, Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Provosts of colleges, professors and lecturers, members of convocation, Nananum, parents and guardians, graduates, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. I stand here today with a deep sense of honor and gratitude to God as the valedictorian of this august occasion. We arrived at KDOC as strangers, and over the 4 years of our stay, we have journeyed together in the pursuit of knowledge. I remember quite vividly how it felt like the first few nights we had to stay up all night in our studio to complete assignments. The pressure, the panic, and the unspoken bond it created. And oh, how can we ever forget the experiences that really tested our resilience and our melanin? We once stood in the scorching sun for over 3 hours for land surveying practicals. By the end of it, some of us were 2 shades darker and seriously reconsidering our life choices. Then came our first lecture in plant identification, when we heard the name Adnanthera pavonina. There was a sudden rush of blood through our veins. For a moment, we thought it was a spell from a Harry Potter movie. And who can forget the legendary redo? Back in the second semester of first year, we had only heard whispers about getting a redo from the great Mr. Ochedako. So when he said redo during our first studio jury, the whole class went silent. You could practically hear our hearts dropping one after the other. At some point in the journey, we all wondered if all the stress was worth it. Today, we can proudly say, yes, it was. Every challenge, every late night, and every moment of uncertainty has brought us to this milestone. Our academic journey would not have been possible and successful without the divine grace of God and the support and contributions of many people. First and foremost, our deepest gratitude goes to the Almighty God for His continuous protection throughout our 4-year journey. To our families, Thank you for your sacrifices, encouragement, and love. You supported us even when we tried to explain our course and you still didn't fully understand what we were talking about. Today's success is yours as much as it's ours. I would also like to thank all faculty members for their dedication to instilling discipline in us and the requisite knowledge to us. Allow me to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to some individuals for the indispensable assistance and support my training and education at the university. In particular, a very special thanks to my parents, Mr. and Mrs. Kicha, and my siblings for your support and prayers. God bless you. To my friend and brother, Emmanuel Owusudonko, thank you for believing in me when I did not believe in myself. I would also like to appreciate my mothers away from home, Mrs. Hannah Victoria Adraku, Dr. and Mrs. Irene Aidan, and Ms. Desma Suga. Your impact has been both intellectual and personal. Additionally, I would like to say a big thank you to my mentor, Dr. Richard Klotebuchi, and to the teaching assistants who kept telling me I could make it, Kelvin Kojo Aduboy, Abbas Abubakar Adams, Nana Kofi Osei, and Jonathan Atiso. Thank you all for your guidance and mentorship. Finally, I want to say a big thank you to my classmates, especially to all the members of my study group and my closest friends, Joanslin Nugbe Madu, Makia Tukwansa, Benedicta Dunyo, and Francis Na. I couldn't have asked for a better team. Thank you for standing by me, for challenging me, and for reminding me that we rise by lifting each other. As we celebrate such a memorable point in our lives, we look to the future with hope and anticipation. Yet, we cannot help but ask ourselves, what's next? The world we are going out into is one full of challenges as well as opportunities. In the words of Akkad, the richest man in Babylon, action will lead you forward to the successes thou doth desire. Be it in the pursuit of further studies, careers, or whatever life presents to us, we are called to live with diligence and service. Diligence, to pursue excellence in all we do, even when no one is watching. Service, to use our knowledge and skills, not just for ourselves, but to uplift others and make a positive difference in our communities and the world. Like Master Kelvin Kojo Aduboy always tells me, we are not just the bringers of change, we are the change. Congratulations, class of 2025. May our achievements today be the foundation for even greater things tomorrow. Thank you.
So the provost of the college, assisted by the college registrar, will present a certificate, a plaque, and something undisclosed to our valedictorian. A loud round of applause once again to our valedictorian. Can we please have the parents of Richard Tete Kicha come up? Are they around? Are the parents here? Thank you, Mommy and Daddy. Thank you, Richard. Congratulations once again. In his valedictory speech, I heard him acknowledging his friends, and I heard the noise from that side. Those are friends of the valedictorian. They are not valedictorians themselves.
Let's watch this. Let's watch this and come back.
Should we even start going into the reason why people commit crime? Should we really go into the reason why there's crime? If it is not the greed of the elites, what causes crime? As I said to you, everything anybody wants is dignity and a voice. And you put them in poverty, and then you tell the people why they're in poverty that since they don't have money, they have no dignity. Only money can give them dignity. And these status things, status symbols, luxury goods that the rich produce. Not only do the rich produce these goods, they go to the poor neighborhood and advertise it. Not only do they advertise it, they go there and they themselves use conspicuous consumption to oppress the poor. Why the poor stay in their situation without no legitimate hope of escaping. Now there's a difference between a man that commits crime to eat and the man that is already eating but still committing crime. Tell me why people in the Senate are still stealing.
First of all, no, man, you got this thing wholly wrong. You got it all wrong. Seriously. This, you see, ignorance is a very, very bad thing. Ignorance will make you continue chasing something and thinking it's your problem, whereas that's not even a problem. You're chasing a victim and calling him your problem. Do you understand? Now let me go straight to the point. The problem, the source of our criminality, the factor, the main factor as to why people commit crime is poor parenting. It started from our parents. It has nothing to do with elites. It's our parents. The source is and would always be our parents. The Nigerian parents are very bad sets of people. Very poor parenting. Then the next thing you can also blame the school system. The school system taught us criminality. From your primary school, you're taught criminality. I'll make a different video on that. These things will shock you, right? Don't worry, I will expatiate. Now, the third one is the church or religious centers. The church taught us criminality. Have you ever wondered why crime increases while churches increase? The church taught us criminality. It has nothing to do with elites. Now again, before you say elite, the word elite means the educated parts of us. The educated people amongst us are the people we call elite. So you are still guilty of the same thing you're blaming them of. You're now changing the nomenclature. The purpose, the reason to call people elite into, some other reason. You're misconstruing a number of things, right? Your elites are not the wealthy people amongst you. Your elites are the educated, the academic people amongst you. The more civil and academic people are called the elites. Now we can call those rich people the bourgeois. Let's use the word bourgeois. And let's use the opposite, the other ones who you say are being oppressed, are being intimidated. Let's call them peasants. Let's call us peasants. Now, criminality amongst peasants was not caused by the bourgeois, whom you call elites. No, that's so wrong. They were not caused by the bourgeois. They were caused by three factors: our parents, religious centers or the church, and academic centers or the school. These were the people that inculcated criminality inside of us. Now let me shock you on something. Have you truly asked yourself who these bourgeois were? Who these bourgeois were? Where? These bourgeois were the peasants. They became bourgeois through that criminality. So who taught these peasants crime? You're misconstruing results for source. You're misconstruing results for source. You're misconstruing evidence for the propagation, for the cause. The bourgeois are the evidence of the criminality that we are as peasants. That's why there is nothing like there is a difference between criminality when you want to eat and criminality when you found food. No, a criminal is a criminal. A man that practices crime to eat also would practice crime even when he has found bounty in meals, when he has found abundance. You see, irresponsibility will make you continue pointing fingers, and this is owed to ignorance. That's why Nigerians are oh my God, I've never seen this. And they say these people break academic records. That's why passing 6 is different from passing sense. So I'm telling you the truth. I can swear to you that most Nigerians don't know this. It's actually a disciple of mine that showed me this video and told me to explain further. So I had to make the video. Thank you, by the way, my guy. Do you understand? So you see that, let me tell you something. The evidence of criminality in a peasant, let me explain it in the way you would understand. The evidence of criminality in a peasant is that when he becomes a bourgeois, he's going to do what? 3 things. He's going to oppress people, he's going to intimidate people, and he's going to start changing codes. That's exactly. He's going to start changing codes. He's going to start changing definitions. In telling you that dignity is measured by the amount of money you have. Honor is measured by the amount of money you have. Integrity is measured by the amount of money you have. All these things are evidences of criminality which started when he was a peasant. The bourgeois was a peasant that eventually practiced criminality to acquire money, and he became a bourgeois. Do you get it? So you cannot blame a bourgeois for the situation of a peasant, whereas that bourgeois was that peasant many years ago. And it was owing to his criminality as a peasant that made him a bourgeois that you're calling a criminal, that you're calling greedy. He was a criminal, he was greedy as a peasant. That's why he exhibits full-scale greed as a bourgeois. Am I making sense? Am I breaking? You see, knowledge begins to break chains. Am I breaking chains? So you cannot say the bourgeois, who is the evidence of the criminality in a peasant, is the cause for the criminality in a peasant. It was our parents. Our parents did very poor parenting. You see, this generation had very poor parents. Telling you the truth.
Money that Ghana is supposed to use and develop their country, they want to waste it on excursion to the 2026 World Cup. Ghanaian government, listen to me. That money you want to waste on that excursion, use it and develop 24/7 electricity in your country. So that you stop lying to us.
Who is an imbecile? This is an imbecile. Who is a criminal? This is a criminal. Who is mentally deformed? This is mental deformity in personality. You're looking at him. He's mentally deformed. He thinks he's making a content. Unfortunately, fortunately for him, his audience are people that have the same criminal tendency. This is a product of bad parenting. This is a product of a person who, his parents, have vast criminal tendencies. You people think I'm being blunt. You people think no, it's not that. This has to be as a result of bad, criminal-minded, and irresponsible parenting. This is a product of bad, poor, criminal-minded, and irresponsible parenting. This is a product of irrationality. This is a product of imbecility. This is a show and evidence of criminality as it stands. This is buffoonery looking at you. This is foolery looking at you. This is a person with a log of wood telling someone that has a pickle, look in your eyes, there is a pickle. A person from a country that has nothing about development talking to other people who are known worldwide for their development about development. This tells you how an average Nigerian thinks. Remember, whenever I speak, let this be in your mind that 3 out of 4 from this particular society suffer from mental deformity, suffer from mental disorder, suffer from psychiatric problem, suffer from imbecility. That's what it means. This thing is a psychiatric research, is a result. So don't be shocked when you see these things. Don't be shocked when you see what you're seeing here. I wish someone can demonstrate this to him so that he would come and talk. A lot of people saw what I did to a Nigerian that came to my life to be stuck. I can stay all day insulting and abusing them verbally because that is what they deserve. This is a product of a woman who could not hold her legs together, a woman that lacked virtue, subscribing to a man that reeks of criminality and thievery. This is the product. This is what you get. A woman that suffers from prostitution and a man that constitutes to societal nuisance. This is the product. What you're seeing there is an inimical factor to the society. It is a societal nuisance. That's what you're seeing there. Who you're seeing there is a reprobate mind. It is a mind suffering from mental deformity. It is a mind suffering from imbecility, buffoonery, and foolery. That is it. This is what Nigeria had become. And that is why the future of Nigeria is scary. Because of the money, someone condescends to imbecility. Someone condescends to criminality. Someone suffering from a society, someone in a society that has no iota of development. You see, there are 2 things you get here. 1, this person is from a society that lacks development whatsoever. Their development is so lacking that they are retrogressing when it comes to, they are falling down the chart when it comes to development. They are not even stagnant. If we were stagnant, it's better. This is from that society. That's number 1 thing you have to get there. Then number 2 is that the country he's referring to is going higher, 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 higher. Ghana brought out money for excursion because this is jealousy. For those people that say Nigerians intimidate, this is jealousy. Are you seeing jealousy? Let me use the right word. This is bitterness, a bitter heart. This is frustration. This is depression. This is buffoonery. This is a step to suicide. And you know the funny thing, they begin to hide their depression and frustration in a laughter emoji. We are used to this. I am the one that would expose you people in a bid to aggravate Ghanaians. No, Ghanaians are happy people. It is you. It is this same person that will stay in his house and die and rot. That is my earnest plea for him. It is him that will, after a bitter heart, he will rot and die. And before you bring out his corpse, he's already smelling. That's how they usually die, like vultures. And vultures will eat up their corpse. That's how they end. That is how they end. We know them. Forget what they are doing right now. It is a first stage stretch before death comes. It is a first stage stretch, agility, before death comes. Ghana is in an excursion because they got their shit together. Their country is developing, they are winning everything just like South Africa. They qualified for the World Cup just like South Africa. They are winning. And because your own society, the so-called giant of Africa, is losing woefully. They lose economically. They lose mental-wise. They lose achievement-wise. They lose safety-wise. They lose everywhere. They don't have integrity. Everywhere they are losing. Tell me. In my life, I asked a person, tell me one good thing about Nigeria. And he started talking about malevolent endeavor. Owing to ignorance, he started misconstruing sinister doggedness, criminal enterprise for hard work. He started talking about capacity. Kappa what? Who does not have capacity? Where you see Ghanaian capacity is in the achievement with the Ghanaian society. Where you see South African capacity is Dudulala. Dudulala. That's where you see them. They are busy fixing South Africa. They are busy fixing South Africa, and Elon Musk is begging to reckon with them. Donald Trump is begging to relate with them. When you see, go to Botswana and see capacity now. Go to Botswana. Go to Botswana. Go there. We're talking people that are failing in everything. And as they're failing, they're having their last ride before they drown. They're shouting, oh, oh, making lots of noise. That is a noise of failure. That is a noise of failure. for laughing. You're laughing at your mother's corpse. You're laughing at criminality. You're laughing at your father's high rate of criminality. What are you laughing at? The fact that you suffer from mental deformity. I work in a hospital, I know what I'm talking about. That's why when I take this thing seriously, you people don't understand. I work in a very hospital, so I know how these things work. When you know clinical psychology, you know that this is a stage of madness. This is a stage of imbecility. Look at him. Suffering, look at his face. Very odd looking, ugly SOB. Dawn of the planet of apes. Dawn of the planet of monkeys. That's what you see. Where you will never see a good looking fellow. Where the good looking fellows are very small and mild. Others have criminal faces. Why? Because their facial construct represents exactly the way their mind is. Criminals. That's what you see. We're talking and Ghanaians are talking. Ghanaian that is developed is talking and the Nigerian is talking. Or what? The Nigerian is talking. Shut the hell up!
Use Bible clean yash. He called chop belefu. He won't call bring out say Ghana airport. Ghana get one international airport and Cameroon get about 4 or 6 international airport. All right, I have with me Ghana International Airport and Cameroon International Airport. Zuara International Airport. With the video I have here, to God who made me, only Kumasi Airport. Kumasi Airport not be international airport, but Kumasi Airport beat all the Cameroon International Airport. Now your brother Kosamo, I never talked about Cameroon before, so I am sending this message to that una village brother. When he chop, he no even see monitor chop the food. He hear way he prayed for her. He be like he wear fowl for the lay egg for my village. He never see monitor maintain here. He want talk about Ghana. Here we are. This is Cameroon International Airport. Not be this. No, not tell me say na AI. See Cameroon International Airport. Now be this. As you dey see, follow up very well. Okay. See very well. Oh. Cameroon, this is your international airport, Abi. Okay. You see, it look nice at night because you see, very fantastic. Good. We are going somewhere. Okay. Okay. Una dey see, Abi. People are ready to travel. They are going. Not be this. Those who don't go there before. Make una the confirm. People are waiting to enter flight. Now the finest place for Cameroon airport now be this. The finest place. You see, now seeing the same Cameroon International Airport with this, so whether they use water, they bath people, whether a roof they leak or a rain they fall. I don't know. Not the international airport be this. Where somebody they make noise for social media. They look at now be this. Okay, let's move to Ghana International Airport. Accra, Ghana International Airport. Now one, but follow the process. Can you see the views? This is Ghana International Airport. I have many views to show you. Just patience. Follow the process. You see, You see, this is Accra International Airport. Now only one. But this one, oh God. Who don't enter here before? Make una dey confirm am. Me, I hate to dey talk too much. This is Ghana International Airport. This is Ghana International Airport. Now the front be this. You dey see, How do you feel? They see the environment. Follow up. You got many views to see. I will make you understand. Just follow up. Cameroon. Did they see, When I post the first video concerning this boy somebody reach out to me to say Cameroon airport, international airport. When you go there, water no dey flow. People use the washroom, no water to flush am. Now they come on social media, call the man, don't make me travel, call Cameroon. You dey see the view. This is Accra International Airport, a place for you to relax. In case your flight is your flight, the time has been postponed or something else, you have a good place to relax, enjoy yourself till your time reach. Now be this, another one no dey. Not be inside flight be this, so na airport. You dey say, huh?
Thank you, my brother. And thank you, Chimdi. Yes, because guys, I would never believe, hey God, that this is Cameroon International Airport. Chai, chai, chai. This is Cameroon International Airport. Anyways, I'm not surprised because we know what is happening there, and that's why we are advising and encouraging you all to at least to stand up, because you see, the leaders we have in this country are not just only our problems, but from the look of things, the citizens as well. Exactly, because the leaders are a reflection of the citizens, vice versa, isn't it? Yes. If you take your time out to look at the Ghana airport, I was like, is this Ghana airport? I haven't really taken time to look at every look and cranny of Ghana's airport. I'm like, wow, hey God, Ghana. See the serene environment. See the lightning. See the ambience. Oh my God. What? I took my time out again and looked at the Cameroon airport. I saw the ocean. I saw people swimming in the ocean. And I'm like, in an airport. Just like Nigeria in the dark. If not for darkness, why will I be filming? Why will I be filming and not showing my face? And a Nigerian will come out in this 21st century to say Ghanaians should use the money they are budgeting for 2026 World Cup and fix electricity for people that are in absolute darkness as Nigerians. But jokes apart, Nigerians, how gullible can you all be as this? That of all that is eating us deep, like cankerworm, we've not tackled it. We can't talk about it. We can face it and fix it. Is to tell Ghana and Ghanaians what to do. Like, how dare you guys? How do these people, how do they think and how do they operate? Ghana. See, it's this kind of videos that really triggers me, but I'm in a good mood today, right? I don't want anything to spoil my mood. Thank you, Chimdi, for doing justice to these people and this other brother of mine. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to see this country called Ghana. I can't wait to behold it, God. Jesus Christ, I'm overwhelmed. I'm touched. What? Anyways, I rest my case here. And before we sum it up, I would love you people to take your time out to, reflect on that guy that bagged so much degree. Like he bagged the first position, like exceptionally well. He stormed the courses. He did exceptionally well with the courses and came out well from the one and only KNUST for this semester of the 59th congregation or graduation. Guys, I'm like, wow. This is the country that Nigerians are comparing to. They're comparing to themselves. Ghana. Congratulations to this young man and everyone from KNUST for this set that has come out successfully, exceptionally well. And I want to say congratulations. Well done. Everything I have seen here today, at least I've lifted up my spirit and missed the crisis, the genocide and everything we are currently experiencing in Nigeria. Keep it up, Ghana. Don't back down. More of this is what I want to see. Thank you very much for watching. At this point, I need you to share your thoughts, your opinion, your input. What do you think about these videos we have seen onto this episode? Like, share, and stay subscribed. And I will see you in my next one. Ciao, ciao.